threatening or doing whatever, then yeah, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, gave her back something. But the minute you just be demanding and threatening me and then try to bully me, no ma'am. So for anybody who is looking forward to getting service or anything like that, like I said, all my sales are final. I don't force my clients to do anything. I let them know right before they sign their forms. I don't take any money until after you sign and
I'm trying to pronounce her name, and I never said right. I definitely, and that's when she told me that I needed to adjust to the veneers, that it was something that I needed to adjust to. So I trusted her. I'm like, okay, they feel weird. They been feeling weird. She said she didn't have the tool. She didn't have the tool to shave them down, but she was gonna use what she had. I have no reason to lie. Listen, I've been in Tampa. A lot of people know me. A lot of people know what I do. I've supported a lot of businesses, a lot of black minority businesses, a lot of any kind of business. Regardless if you black, white, I've supported my local businesses here. I give back to the community. I have never had a need to put anybody business out or out them or anything or threaten anybody. If you see the text messages, I asked her more than one time of what we could do. I never threatened her life.
All right, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video, right? And I told y'all I'm gonna be bringing y'all a couple of more veneer videos. So basically, we're gonna have a veneer weekend or a veneer week. We're gonna be talking about these teeth this week. So yesterday, y'all already know. If you don't know, you can go check it out. I'm gonna put the link probably in the description up under the raffle link. But basically, long story short, it's a guy who just went to jail for actually doing veneers, unlicensed. He never went to school for it, nothing. Just out here in people mouth playing games. But one thing I can say about him though, he did good work. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like he should have been doing this without his proper licensing, because he could have been one of the biggest. I don't know if they're gonna bar him from dentistry or anything like that. Maybe just in that state, he probably can go somewhere else, but you never know. I just feel like that if you're gonna get into these type of fields, you should go ahead and do everything properly, because how the hell do you think in your right mind that you're gonna continue doing something like this without any license? You know what I'm saying? And they allow you to work for years and years and years sometimes when they're trying to build a certain type of case on you too. So that's probably why it went how it went. But anyways, today we got another situation. But before we get into that, I just want to start this off by saying that I hope that everybody out there is having a good day today, or you did have a good day today, just depending on when I post this video or when you see this video. And I also want to wish y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna post this video Saturday or Sunday, but anyway it goes, we only got 1 to 2 days left for this raffle. So if you want to go ahead and get you some tickets, I got a good sale going on. I'm gonna let a sale run Monday. No, I said Monday. That's when the raffle is. I'm gonna let a sale run today and tomorrow, and they will be real good sales. I'm gonna go ahead and go down there and change everything around for y'all. So by the time y'all see this, y'all will be able to get better deals on your tickets. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I got a 2025 Chevy Trax that I'm raffling off October the 7th around 9:30 p.m. We're going to be doing this on YouTube Live, so make sure that y'all are here on live, you feel me? And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel and you win this car, that's on you. You have to be a subscriber to this channel to get this vehicle. I'm not going to give it just to no random person who just came across my channel. If you support, and even if you just became a supporter recently or in this video and you win this car, it's yours, you feel me? But I'm just letting y'all know one of my criteria is to win in this vehicle. But anything else outside of that, you're good to go. It's paid off in full with the title in hand, so you're good to go. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into this video. Today we're talking about the VENEER Fairy, I think that's her name, somewhere around there. The Tooth Fairy here, I don't give a damn. She was out here playing in people's mouth too, and you know, it's another lady who had a bad experience, and I think that she really set this whole thing off with this young lady getting caught, because she messed her up. Now, I seen bits and clips on TikTok, but I went and found the full video, well, at least one of them anyway. I'm gonna put her information in the video somewhere. That way, if y'all want to go holler at her, y'all can do that and things like that. But yeah, man, she going viral all over the TikTok space and stuff like that. So I said, let me go ahead and just chop it up with y'all since we talking about teeth and stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to say, watch who you dealing with. Make sure you do your due diligence on anybody that you're dealing with when it comes to your mouth, because people don't realize and understand that your mouth is it does play a major part in your health. You know, you can let somebody dig in your mouth and been there, had a stroke, all type of different stuff. If you think I'm lying, you can look it up if you're not educated on these type of things. But yes, your mouth is connected to every damn nerve almost in your body or something like that in an area. I ain't no doctor and I ain't trying to be one right now. I ain't trying to go be like them playing like I'm a doctor, which I know what I'm saying is somewhat of the truth. But anyway, let's get straight into this to see what the hell is going on, because I want to see. And yeah, man, I got her actually getting in trouble with the laws, and I think that they did an inside edition on her. It's all type of different stuff that I did try to find, but I try not to watch everything before I bring it to y'all. So that's what's going on. But let's get into it though.
Check out those pearly whites.
Look, just got my teeth done. They got cleaned out. Look.
But that sparkling
Ooh, I know a
smile
sandwich hate to see him
isn't
coming,
from
boy.
God or
Damn.
even braces. Those are veneers. Everyone wants a perfect smile.
All right, guys.
And ads like this promise just that for a fraction of the typical $20,000 price.
We have more technicians coming, so tomorrow we will be accepting walk-ins.
But
Look how she
they may
talking.
not be dentists. They wear scrubs like real dentists, but they're not licensed to practice dentistry. Instead, they take a short training course and receive a bogus certification.
That could have cost me my life.
This woman says a so-called veneer technician offered an amazing deal for the smile of her dreams.
I was gullible at the time. I was excited.
She says for $3,500, this woman, known online as the Veneer Fairy, performed the procedure. She permanently glued veneer caps over her existing teeth.
Come see the Veneer Fairy. Yeah.
Okay, I ain't seen none after this right here.
Who did that? Ooh.
But just 1 hour later,
I was crying, in tears. My mouth was on fire. It felt like 1,000 ants.
she says the Veneer Fairy tried
Ooh-wee.
to pull out the veneers, but they wouldn't budge. So the patient, Special Overton, says she took matters into her own hands.
I knew it wasn't something that I was going to keep in my mouth. I took my hand and I yanked them as hard as I could. I just closed my eyes and I growled them out. I didn't know if I pulled my teeth out, but I know I wanted some type of relief.
Man, that had to been hurting bad as hell for you to go in there and rip your own teeth out. Boy, this sound like the damn Saw movie or something like that, man. Hey, look, and it's not funny. I just got a different sense of humor, but I want to say that I'm glad she is okay because they could have led to an infection or anything. You know what I'm saying? And people playing in your mouth can end up killing you. You better watch out, boy. I just had to stop and say something about that because I'm like, damn, just to pull them out. You know what I'm saying? But like on the other video, I think the girl ate some soup and it loosened up the glue in the damn tooth. Let's get back to it. But you did see that she had some soup. Y'all go watch that video if you missed it. I know a lot of y'all say y'all ain't missing the videos lately and stuff like that. YouTube playing, but make sure y'all hit that like button so y'all can stay in tune with the channel. It'll start recommending the channel to you more. Even if you subscribe, they be tripping. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Let's go.
It's 4, 5, 6, 7 hours at a time. There's so many things that happen that you have to be prepared for. You have to be able to properly diagnose, do a smile design, plan out a case, present all possible options, deal with any complications that may happen. These are all things that you can't teach in a weekend course.
New York City cosmetic dentist Victoria Weitzman says it takes years of training to perform complex procedures like veneer application.
I have not heard of the profession of veneer tech. This is all news to me, and it is highly concerning. There is no one that needs to be placing veneers or doing any dental procedure, let alone highly complex full mouth reconstructions, restorative veneer procedures, that is not a licensed cosmetic dentist.
We found unlicensed operators advertising their services across the USA.
You want to do a movie, right?
Jay Colombo of Fairfield, New Jersey sure looks like a dentist. Online, he calls himself the dental daddy. But don't be fooled by that charm.
Let me see your teeth. You have a nice one.
Wearing hidden cameras, Inside Edition producers Katie Taylor and Megan Lupo met with him in this office.
Does it hurt? No, it's painless procedure.
The price?
You said it was $6,000?
It's a sale. Oh, you guys, you want to do this today?
No thank you. We caught up with him outside his office. Are you performing illegal veneer procedures here? Are you performing illegal veneer procedures here?
You better get back before he bite your ass.
Related profession for a reason. If there are massively steep discounts and quick fixes and a major upsell, I would definitely consider those red flags across the board.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, a lot of the times, man, when it comes to dentistry and stuff like that, a lot of other dentists be hating when you go get something done by other people. And that's what really happened to the other dude, because they said that other people were calling in, letting them know what was going on. I guess you'll go get a follow-up and they'll ask you, hey, who did your mouth and stuff like that, and you'll tell them, and they'll go look them up and they'll see that they're not even registered, so then they'll go ahead and tell on your ass to, cut your motion down, you feel me, so they can go ahead and get the people to come to them. But like I paid $13,000-$14,000 for my teeth, but I ain't had no issues with mine or nothing like that either. And I went all the way out of the country. But when I went to my dentist, they were straight up in America. They were just like, shit, man, I love your teeth and this. And man, they didn't ask all them questions. Who was it or none of that type of shit. Even though I wouldn't tell nobody no way, because they don't pay me to advertise them. But shit, I just feel like that I'm saying all that to say, don't be afraid of a good price. Just know who the hell you dealing with, and make sure that they actually are doctors, man. Cause these people out here playing in your mouth, they don't give a damn about what happened to you, nothing like that. And to have your teeth feeling like they're on fire, boy, I know they sound. Boy, I know that's got to be one of the most painful things to go through. Cause I know I had a toothache and shit like that, boy, that stuff be turning me up. So, well, I used to. So I know I can only imagine what it feel like to have your mouth feeling like hers. Let's get back into it. This is her.
Yeah, I'm high.
I would be too.
Hey y'all, I don't know what happened, but I learned how to put my phone on D&D. So now nobody can't call me, they can't text me. So I'm gonna wait for y'all to get back on here. Cause I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Ain't no calling, ain't no text me, ain't no tweeting me, ain't no writing me. I don't wanna hear that. I don't wanna hear that. Cause you didn't wanna hear it when I tried to talk to you and be professional. I don't wanna hear that. I want my money. And if I ain't gonna get my money, the news gonna be at your job. Baby, I'm gonna get you shut down because you not licensed. I found that today. You not licensed to be doing that job, that certification. You don't really got you a tutorial, a piece of training, and you messing with people, and I want my money.
YouTube University.
Money, you gonna have a lawsuit, and I'm gonna have the news and everybody else at your building. So tap on in. Yeah, don't call me now. Don't call me. You ain't wanna talk. I don't wanna talk. And this is really out of my character, but you done took me there, so I'm going there. So y'all tap in.
Should have gave her money back playing.
Don't call me now, baby. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. If you ain't got my $3,500, I don't want to talk. It ain't no talking. I tried to talk to you earlier. I've been talking to you since Wednesday. I need my money. Let me let a few more people get back on here because I was in the midst of my story and people was calling my phone and texting me. Yeah, I know it's out of my character, but sometimes you gotta get out your character to let a person know that you're not playing with them.
You gotta pop out a show new.
Let me let a few more people get on here. Tag everybody. Tag everybody because it's ridiculous how you go and get these YouTube trainings. You don't tell nobody that you're not certified. Yeah, it's probably my fault because I didn't ask if you had license because I just assumed that you knew what you was doing. But you didn't know what you was doing. And all is evident. And I tried to be professional and tell you without going live that I wanted my money, but you didn't want to be professional. This is how you wanted me to act. So since you want me to take it to the streets, I'm going to take it to the streets. Just like that. So let me tell y'all what happened. Let me back up. I just put a post before I went live explaining with the text messages and everything, explaining. I tagged her in the post explaining everything. So about 2 months ago, I reached out to this girl. She goes by the name of VENEER.
Right.
I reached out to her and I told her I wanted to hire her for her services. We did a consultation. I went to her office. She advised me that I needed a partial and that she would be able to get, she had to sit off for my impressions and that when she got them back, I could come and pay the remaining balance. I gave her half the money then.
Send it out to who,
on
child?
Wednesday, I went to her office. That's when my appointment was. I went to her office on Wednesday, and I tried the partials on. I tried the partials on. When I tried the partials on, I explained to her then that they felt weird, like they was bulky. I couldn't hardly talk. They were so thick in my mouth that I couldn't even close my mouth. I'm gonna post a picture when I get done in a video so y'all can see how, so you can just know I'm not just talking. I got receipts to back it up.
I'm gonna try to find
so
that too.
I told her, I said, these feel weird in my mouth. Like I can't talk. That was when I first put them in. So she was like, I really don't have the tool that you need to get them shaved down.
Why not?
So I'm thinking to myself,
Dennis?
if you done had my impressions in your office for over 2 to 3 weeks, why don't you got the tool? But anyway, she was like, no, you just need to adjust to them. So she took them out. I guess she called herself shaving them down. In the midst of her shaving them down, this dude walks in. First red flag. A dude walk in. I'm sitting in the chair waiting for her to finish doing what she doing so we can get to work.
Yeah.
She asked me, could I give her the remaining of my payment? Now this is before she even put them in my mouth. So I ain't think nothing about it. I'm like, okay. But now that I think about it, maybe the dude was coming to get the money because you probably felt like I wasn't gonna like what you was doing. So you wanted him to get the money so he could get the hell up out of there, and you wouldn't have to give me my money.
Or she owe him too, cause he mad.
But I ain't peep game then. So I gave her the money. The dude stayed up for about maybe 30 minutes and then he left. So she began to do she began to put the veneers in with the impression or whatever. So while she putting them in, I'm telling her, like, they still feel weird. They feel weird. So she sits me up or whatever because she got me leaning back in like a dentist chair. She sits me up and she says,
it ain't funny though.
yeah, she was, friend. She definitely was. Like, I don't know who they think they is. I don't know what she thought. But yeah, everybody finna know you finna be exposed today. So anyway, she sits me up. She goes, I just want to let you know that a little bit of the glue, I don't know what kind of glue, because again, I'm not no veneer tech. I don't do teeth. That's why I came to you. If you come to me, it's going to be about makeup. But I don't know nothing about no teeth. I know how I want them to look. I know I don't want to look like no horse and all of that, and I trusted you. I don't know if you were screenshotting pictures or what you was doing, but I trusted your work. I trusted you knowing your expertise. I thought this was something that you specialize in. So, anyway, she sit me up. She tell me, oh, I just want you to know that it might be some glue might get on the partial, and I might not be able to take it out.
Hell no.
The partial, if you don't know, it's supposed to come in and out. So if you get like implants, it's like a place for you to get an implant. They're not supposed to be staying in, which I didn't know that at that time. So I was like, okay. Me trusting her again, okay, whatever. As long as you able to shave them down, because at this point, I can't talk, I can't eat. I don't know what you want me to do, but as long as you able to shave them down.
You gonna bite your tongue?
She clearly went over the shave them down part. So she ended up doing her thing. I'm letting her do her thing because I'm thinking she gonna be able to adjust it before I leave. So mind you, dude called and tell her, she started saying she hungry. So I'm thinking like, I don't care how hungry you is, you got to finish this job before I leave here. So the dude tell her, he had Longhorn. She like, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm about
with
to
the
throw
money.
up.
Ooh, she was hungry.
I'm about to throw up. I'm so hungry.
Probably nerves, farting and everything.
If I do one more thing, I'm about to throw up. So now I'm thinking like, what is wrong with this lady? You done got my money. You done got $3,500. Now you talk about you hungry and finna faint. So tell her, meet me at Longhorn. Meet me at Longhorn before they close. So she said,
nighttime?
Tell him, oh, I'm gonna meet you at Longhorn, but I got to hurry up with her. So now she rushed and do my teeth.
Oh no!
So by this time it's like 9:30. My back done started hurting. My mouth is swollen. It's hurting. But I'm telling her, she takes a picture. I'm like, they look all right, but they still, at that time I couldn't talk. I said, they look all right, but I can't talk. She said, you gotta adjust to them. So I'm thinking, okay, she know what she doing. By 12 o'clock, not even 24 hours, 12 o'clock, Thursday morning, I'm crying in tears because my mouth is swollen. I can't talk. I had to call out of work Thursday.
Damn.
I call this lady. I tell her, listen, I got to call out work. I can't even talk. My mouth is swollen. These things got to come out my mouth. She tells me she got a doctor's appointment. She gonna try to see what she could do, but can I come to the shop maybe at 10 o'clock? At that point,
maybe.
I'm like, okay, just meet me at the shop. So I go to the shop. I'm sitting at the shop waiting for her because at this point, I haven't been able to sleep, eat, drink, nothing all night taking pain medicine.
Yeah.
I go to the shop. She tells me she don't have the tool to take these partials out my mouth.
Hell no.
So I am flipping out. She tells me she start drilling them. She's drilling them, and I'm aggressively pulling them. Mind you, I don't got no pain medication. You ain't numb me up. You don't got the proper tools to take them out of my mouth. I am crying. At one point, she tells me, you might need to go to the emergency room because I think I might pull your real teeth out with trying to take them out your mouth.
Hell no.
At this point, I was upset. I was like,
hey,
oh my God.
She should have called the police instantly on this fraud. And then it just don't make no sense to be in people's mouth playing. I don't understand. You got to be mentally, out of there, slow as hell, slobbering slow, to actually sit there and be playing people's mouth and don't know what the hell you doing. But she did hold herself accountable, so I ain't gonna kick her while she down, because she did say she shouldn't have went. She should have did her due diligence and everything like that. But when you start getting red flags from certain shit, you need to get the hell up out of there before you be, you know what I'm saying, one of the red flags that everybody else know about, not to go and get something done by her firm. You feel me? You can end up losing your life and be one of the biggest red flags of your life, or her life too. Hell, just make sure that you're doing your due diligence on everything, man. But to have this type of pain, bro, something did go wrong. But it is a truth to having to adjust to your teeth, because I did too. I thought something was wrong. Hell, I couldn't chew and all of that at first. But by the next 2 to 3 days, I was straight. You feel me? But I didn't have all this damn pain either. I got numbed, everything that you possibly could need. But I do want to say that a lot of the times, man, that people been dealing with them, it probably caused a major issue, because you couldn't get no prescriptions from them. You can't get no type of prescription because they not licensed. You feel me? And then for her to actually say go to the doctor, to the ER and shit, you the damn dentist. You supposed to be able to fix everything and know what I need to fix this pain. You feel me? But let's get back into it though.
These things hanging out my mouth. This lady telling me that I'm gonna have to go to the emergency room. I already hate going to the dentist to get teeth pulled anyway, and you pulling my teeth. Like, I wish I would have had a video to show y'all how this was going. So anyway, I finally tell her, after she drilled my teeth, I finally tell her, let me try one more last time. If not, I'm not even talking, because I'm using sign language, because at this time, them things hanging out my mouth.
Damn.
So I tell her, I'm like, I'm over it. But it took her a whole hour. I'm telling her I'm over it. So I tell her, let me stand up and let me try, because sometimes you can put pain on yourself better than somebody else. So I stand up in her office. She got like this little mirror in the sink. I stand up over there where her sink at. And girl, I just yanked them out with all my strength. They did finally come out at the last minute. They came out. I mean, it was to the point where I thought I was gonna faint. That's how much pain I was in. But if you ever done had your teeth pulled, and if you ain't had no numbing medicine, that's how it felt. So at that time when they come out, she like, oh my God, oh, I'm so glad you got them out.
I bet she was.
At this point, I just want to get out her office, because I'm still in pain. And I'm like, I'm in a shock that I had to just go through this. Like, lady, I done gave you $3,500. Them teeth ain't even been in my mouth for 8 hours, and now I'm having to pull them out like that. So she tells me, I'm gonna have to send these partials back and get them cut down, which you should have did in the get-go, because I advised you of that before we even started. Or I'm gonna have to send them to somewhere to get them cut down, and then you could come back and get them done. At that point, I just wanted to leave her office. I'm like, okay, whatever, I got to go. So when I leave her office, I text her. I put it on my story. Y'all should go back and see it. I text her and say, listen, I appreciate your customer service for trying to come and accommodate the situation, but however, I just went down. Oh yeah, she said she had to find some. My sister on here, she was at the office while all this happened. So that's my witness. Like, she was sitting there looking like, oh my God, my sister is about to faint. At one point, my sister was like, so stop pulling your mouth, because you're going to pull your teeth out. But I didn't care. At that point, I wanted my teeth out. I wanted them teeth out. I wanted to not be in pain. So I text her when I leave her office. When I leave her office, I text her and tell her, I said, listen, I appreciate you for trying to accommodate the situation, but unfortunately, what I just went through, I'm not going to be able to come back. I said I got abscess on the side of my mouth. I have to go to the emergency room to get antibiotics, because I got 2 abscess in my mouth. I don't know if it was from your tools, if it was from the partial, if it was from if it was from you not shaving it down. I don't know, but I have to get antibiotic. I got abscess in my mouth, and unfortunately, I don't want you touching my mouth.
Facts.
This lady tells me that she not going, and at that point I said, I'm in business, I understand you use your time and your products. I'm not even asking for all my money back, which I rightfully should. I rightfully should, because I trusted you. I said, but if you could give me half my money back, we could call it a truth. Just give me half my money back.
Truth, yeah.
So she tells me, oh, I text her, that was at 4 o'clock. That was at 4 o'clock on Thursday. I text her. She didn't respond. I called her I texted her again this morning at 8.
Why
I
won't
said,
you
you being a
respond?
professional business person, you should at least responded to my text.
Yup.
You didn't respond, and you didn't say anything.
Well, she ain't
I said, what
professional.
can we do about a reimbursement? You almost took my teeth out. I have an infection. I have abscess in my mouth. I have an infection from you. What can we do about this? She said, oh, let me call you back. I'm going to let you know what I can do. Give me a few moments. I said, okay, bet, cool. 12 o'clock today, she texted me and told me she ain't going to be able to give me my money back. She done offered several times for me to come back to her office and get them re-put in. That's her solution. If I don't want that solution, it's nothing that she could do because
Your funky ass gonna take somebody damn near whole mouth out and then not want to get the money back. Me personally, if I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing, I'm definitely going to compensate you, and I'm probably going to overcompensate you because I don't want no problems. I don't want no extra smoke towards me. It's already bad enough that you're going to tell a couple of people it's going to get out there, but I'd rather take that than the whole world finding out. You done had Inside Edition on you, the news on you, and then did a whole documentary about your ass. Now I'm talking about you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hell nah, cuz you got to do better than that, being greedy. That's what they say. People always get caught trying to go the cheaper route. That's what it is. Trying to save some money when you could have saved your ass by giving her the money back. Weird ass fuckers. Y'all gotta stop that, bro. You let this little bitty money, well, it ain't little bitty, but y'all get what I'm saying. You let this money get in your way of your business. Well, it ain't even a business, it's your hobby, because you ain't licensed or none of that shit. But let's get back into it.
Signed the consent. I said, yeah, I signed the consent form for you to do your job. I have an infection in my mouth.
Consent
You
form?
could not drill those teeth out of my mouth. I had to pull them out without them being numb. And I got a text message of you telling me to go to the emergency room. So you did not provide the service that you were supposed to provide.
Yep.
And I'm not even asking for all my $3,500. I'm asking for half my money. Not to mention, I still got these 8 veneers at the bottom of my mouth. 8 of them.
What about the top
8
teeth?
of them that can't come out. My dentist probably don't even want to see me because it's going to be a liability issue. It's going to be a liability issue. So now I got to find somebody to take these out of my mouth and pay somebody to do the job correctly that you didn't do.
That ain't glue.
You don't
That's,
have a license.
that's cement.
Because you didn't even have the correct, you didn't even tell me that you didn't have the correct tools. You had my partials over there for 2 weeks. You could have got them shaved down. You could have bought the tools. Girl, you went and got your degree from off of YouTube. You had to. And you don't know business 101, and everybody need to know. I'm telling y'all need to do I didn't do my research. That's my bad. I didn't do it. But at the end of the day, if I mess up in this business, I'm going to make it right.
Facts.
Regardless if I sign a consent form or not. I have an infection in my mouth. I couldn't sleep all night. And I don't got the partials. And I don't got the veneers. So you just going to take my $3,500? No, ma'am. That's not how it's going to work. And so I posted everything. I tagged her name in. And before I even went to social media, because anybody know me, know that I'm not the person to be like this. This is out of my character.
I respect
don't come
that.
to social media. I don't put my business on no social media. I don't do none of that. But what I do know is social media have the power. When the truth is out there, it got the power to make you or break you. You stopped responding to my calls. You said you weren't giving me my money. And then had the nerve to tell me to have a blessed day. You wish me the best.
Oh.
Girl, what you mean you wish me the best? Have a blessed day. Bless my money back over here. Like you got it. You wrong. And ain't nothing right about that. You gonna call somebody to whoop. I'm telling you, listen. Anybody else would have went to that office and tore that office down. Not only that, now I got to pay doctor fees for going to the emergency room for getting antibiotics from your equipment.
Sue
For
her
something
ass.
that you said that you was licensed in. That's what I'm saying, boy. And then y'all be like, oh, why we don't want to support each other? That be the reason why. That right there. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Girl, not only do I got it on one side, I got both my mouth got abscess on it. And I sent her the picture showing her, like, I got an infection in my mouth. What we gonna do about that? She talk about, oh, you signed it. Ain't nothing we could do about that. You signed a consent form. Girl, I'm going to have baby news 9, 10, 14 at your job. Believe that this is not over. Like, you cannot just take people hard-earned money and think that it's going, oh, I said what I said and that's it. No, if it was something on me, if I would have messed up, I didn't even have the teeth 8 hours. I didn't even have them in my head 9 hours, girl.
Hell no.
I didn't even have, you got everything at your shop. And you telling me you ain't gonna give me my money? And then now that I think about it, you had that nigga come there because you probably felt like I wasn't gonna like the service that you provided and he was gonna be gone with the money. Yeah, I peeped the game. I maybe peeped it too late, but I peeped game. I see what y'all did. I see what kind of scam you trying to run. I see that, but guess what? She in a suite, girl. I'm gonna post the address. I'm gonna post it. It's on my page. I'm gonna post the address that I should have known. Like when I first inquired about her services, I was asking her where her address was at. And she was like, oh, once you pay your deposit, I'll give you the address. I'm like, girl, I'm not finna pay no deposit without having no address. Her name, VENEER Fairy. The VENEER Fairy. She might have done blocked me, but I tagged her on my page before I even went live. I tagged her with the text messages and all that. Because we've been going back and forth all day. All day about it. I'm telling you, you cannot come. And she's not even from here. She from Baltimore and she thinks she gonna come to Tampa with that foolishness. No, ma'am. You gonna get it shut down. You gonna get it shut. I'm gonna sue that shut down. This will be your last time playing in somebody's mouth, giving them an infection. The last time.
She won't lie.
I'm gonna be out there holding picket fit signs. I'm gonna have signs out there. I'm gonna have the news people out there. Girl, you will not continue to just get somebody. You're not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna tell the people. Tell the people how you run the service. I don't care nothing about your good customer service. Yeah, you got good customer service, but you got poor, janky quality. Nobody cares about your customer service when you got putting infections in people's mouths. Nobody cares about that. That's what she said. Oh, I know my business to go far because I got good customer service. Who cares about your customer service when you're out here giving infections? Who cares about it? You didn't have no customer service because if you did, we wouldn't be here. This is where we at because you didn't have good customer service. And that's all I got to say. Right, I did. This happened on Wednesday. I called you Thursday. It's now Friday. I text you Thursday. It's Friday. You still don't run me back my points. And I wasn't at first. I wasn't even asking her for all of it. I said, give me half because I know you put your time in. She did have good customer service and she did try what she tried. And I'm a business person as well. So I wasn't trying to hit her over the head. I said, give me half my money.
Yeah.
What can we do? Can you give me half my money back? But girl, you had already gave that your money and you probably didn't have my money, but that wasn't my problem. Yeah. That wasn't my problem. If you decided to give that man your money, that's your business. I want my money back. For real. And I'm telling you, until I get it back, y'all will see, I will be going live when I get the news people up because I'm going to get you shut down, baby. You played with the wrong one. I'm going to get you shut all over. Your whole business is over because you should have been, I don't know if you licensed or you not, but you can't be licensed if you don't got the proper tools to undo what you did.
Yes.
And then gonna tell me to go to the emergency room and be blessed? You finna be blessed. We're gonna see who will be blessed. And y'all have a good night.
Now you're gonna let a little couple of dollars get in the way of your little operation that you got going on. See what being greedy get your ass slobbering slow fucker. And then I don't got no sympathy for you, but I do respect the fact that she was trying to look out for her even though she done got wronged. A lot of us got that issue. We got to stop that. And I say it's an issue because it can also be detrimental to our life. I just want to say that I hope that you are okay because I don't know what's really going on with you. But when I did see certain posts about you on the internet, everything looked like it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that I'm just glad that she didn't die or nothing like that because an infection can take you out quickly. And I feel like that it came from her not being sterile or she just didn't know what the hell she was doing. Or you could have just been doing certain things multiple times in the same area. You know what I'm saying? It can cause an infection as well too, you feel me? But overall, her ass need to be in jail. And she needs to be sued to the maximum extent. You feel me? Let's get back into it. I got another part of it that I did find also.
I've had an incident within the past couple of days where it's coming to you soon. I'm coming to you soon. Okay. I've had an incident. I don't know if y'all been on TikTok or if y'all been around, but I'll get into that eventually. When you come into my office on your day of service, mind you, you've already paid your deposit. Your deposit goes towards your remaining balance. Now, again, all sales are final. Don't get me wrong. I understand people change their mind. You get what I'm saying? Or this, that, and the third. But you also have to look at it from my perspective as well. Now, depending on what the reason may be, I may, give you back your deposit because you're no longer coming again. But I make it very clear that all sales are final. So before, and I don't force you to do anything. So do make sure before you come to me, understand and make sure this is something that you want to do, because once it's sent, it's sent. Y'all also got to understand, when y'all go to Miami or when y'all go to Atlanta or when you go anywhere, you understand what I'm saying? When y'all go and y'all trying to get y'all body done, or y'all going to them other places and y'all trying to get y'all teeth done, once you send that deposit, it's over with. It's non-refundable. You can't call them people back and say, I didn't do my own. How come? I had to tap it. I didn't do my own. I went to Miami. I went to Dental Design Smile to get mine, but I was trained by some of the people who did my teeth, that facility. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to get used to this Q&A thing. Where was I at? Oh, okay. So yeah, when you go and you send your deposit, once you pay that deposit is sent. It's over with. You understand what I'm saying? You can't call them people and say, oh, hey, I changed my mind. Or, oh, hey, I don't want to use death, but I have bereavement in the family. Or you can't call them people and give them an excuse and expect them to get your money back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you. You can't do that. It's basically a lost cause. So I treat my business the same way as such. You understand? Now I may have a little bit more leniency, but at the end of the day, business is business. Okay, cool. Y'all following me? All right. So once you come into my office, hey, how you doing? Don't get me wrong, my customer service is very important. You understand? Because you go far. Do you do it in Baltimore, or can we? No. So I used to travel, but I don't travel anymore. I've never really did veneers in any other state but Tampa, Florida. So you would come into my office. This ain't no chop shop veneers. This ain't no in the basement. I have a full office, like a dentist office. I have the table where you sit back and do your payments and your consultations. I have the dentist chair. I have the dentist light, the whole 9 yards. So a client will come in. They've already paid their deposit. We'll sit down. As soon as they sit down, I already have everything set up for them. You have your paperwork on the desk. So it's 2 forms that you sign before I even take any of the rest of your money, which is a waiver and release of liability form and a consent form. Those are 2 separate forms. Now, of course, this generation or this time of days, people don't like to read. They just like to skim through things and sign whatever. That's your business. That has nothing to do with me. My priority, my responsibility is make sure I explain to you everything of the process, the paperwork, and make sure that you're on board. Yes, I do. Yes, I don't know if you just came on, but yes, I do have a certification. Yes, I did the training that I don't know why my question is not coming up. But yes, I do have a certification. This isn't my first business. I've had multiple businesses, and I'm by the books. And also, I'm a client too. You understand what I'm saying? I like to get my lashes done. I like to get my hair done. I went and got my teeth done too. So I was once a client. Once, the wave yes, I just joined. No, it's okay. So, like I was saying, I'll have the forms for you. So what's the tea about that lady teeth? I'm about to get to it. Boom. You have 2 forms. You have a waiver and release of liability, and then you have the consent form. I explained to you which each form is. You know what I'm saying? I let you read it and I let you sign it. No pressure. Sometimes so did she originally what? I don't know why the thing is not coming up where I can just see y'all comments. How do I understand the deposit is not refundable, but even if the clients didn't like the resolve, there's nothing that could be done. So no, listen, y'all. Let me explain to y'all what happened. Does the certificate make this a legal service to perform though with no license? Yes, because it's not required to have an actual license because I'm not a dentist. It's the difference for being a dentist and being a technician. That's like a lash tech. You understand what I'm saying? So once the client signs the form, out of their own consent, it's 2 separate forms that they sign. Then, I'll ask for the questions after I'm done speaking so I don't keep getting thrown off. Okay, boom. I also let them know after you've signed your forms. Another thing, I don't take anyone's money. I don't care how much it is. I don't care who they are. I don't care if you're my homegirl when you coming to get service. I treat everybody as such in a professional manner, because at the end of the day, you don't miss business with pleasure. That's just something that I go by 24/7, regardless. So once you sign your forms, I take the remainder of your balance. I don't take your balance and then I have you sign. No, ma'am, I don't do that. Once you sign your forms and I've seen that you signed it, I then take the remainder balance of what you owe for your service. After I do that, I let you know, like, I'll be taking a before and after photo of your smile, just your mouth. As y'all can see, it's mainly just my clients' mouths that you see. If you do see their face, that's because they're fine with showing their face. And I ask them, is it okay if I take the photos for business purposes, for promotion? Yes, that's fine. Okay, boom. So you go, you get your veneers done. It usually takes between a 4 to 5 hour process. Once the veneers are completed, I let you look at your teeth. I let you examine them. I have multiple mirrors in my office. I even put you under LED light. I turn the LED light off. I let you fully examine your teeth before you leave out of my office. Reason being, I don't know if any of y'all do business or have a business, but once you walk out of that facility, it is up to you to speak up and say I think you should get my bag, so she was taking them off. I'm gonna have to finish asking. It's up to you to tell me if you like them, if you don't like them, if it's any uncomfortability or whatever the case may be. Because once you walk out of my office, it's over with. Especially if I've asked you. Now to address what y'all asking me as far as the situation that happened, and I really don't want to like exactly target her. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So I've had, speak now, because exactly. So I've had a client in the past. She came, she got her veneers done, but she had a partial. So I don't know if y'all know, but partials and bridges are for people who have missing teeth and they need a replacement. Okay, cool. So a partial takes 7 to 14 days for it to come in. Once it comes in, I'll notify and say, hey, your partials are in. We'll service a date that works for the both of us, the service provider and the client. Okay, so she came in. She tried her partial on. She said it was perfectly fine. She just had to get used to it. That was her exact word. She just had to get used to it. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, other than you having to get used to it, never said it was uncomfortable, never said it was excruciating pain, nothing. Mind you, this is a brand new partial that is fresh out of the lab, customly made for her mouth. It was still sealed up in the box. I'm very sanitary as well, because this is mouths at the end of the day. It was still sealed up. She opened it herself. So, you know, the stories of having an infection and all this, you got to understand, for people who don't know, you have one tube. The tube is probably like the length of my finger, probably a little bit longer. One tube is per client. You understand what I'm saying? My mouth guards, brand new mouth guards. I don't reuse my mouth. I don't reuse anything. For one, I don't even accept. That's another thing that I forgot to mention to you guys. I can pick and choose who I allow to come into my office and to do their teeth. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at your mouth and I'm looking at your teeth, and I can tell if you have an infection or not. You understand what I'm saying? Because I go to the dentist myself on a regularly basis. Not only that, for the people who don't know, if the bottom of your gums are a little like puffy or like big, you understand what I'm saying? That means you have gingivitis. That means your gums are exposed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Therefore, gingivitis is a form of a bacteria or an infection. I'm not putting my business, what I'm saying? Therefore, gingivitis is a form of a bacteria or an infection. I'm not putting my business at risk, and not even my business. I'm not going to allow a client to come in with having those conditions, and I have 50 million other clients who want to come into my office. That's not fair, and that's a safe and health issue for me along with my other clients. So to avoid that, that's why I tell my clients to send photos of your teeth so I can see and examine and say, yes, you can come, or no, you may not. Now, don't get me wrong. Some photos you can't see everything. But when I'm up and personal and close and I can see, then I'll go ahead and I'll say either yay or nay or so on and so forth. So to address the client, because I see a lot of people keep asking about her. Mom. Yes, Kalani. Yeah, we can go home in 1 second. Exactly. That doesn't even make sense. And I'm not doing nothing like that. I'm not gonna sit here and put something over something that needs to be fixed. That's like spraying perfume over dirt. Either way, eventually you still dirty or you still stink. So anyway, long story short, she had the partial in her mouth. She said she just had to get used to it. Okay, cool. Nope, exactly. They're not gonna last long. She's had the partial in her mouth. She never said it was uncomfortable or hurting her. She said she just had to get used to it. So I explained to her, I said, okay, well, there's two ways you can do this. I can do your veneers with the partial out of your mouth, and then you can put the partial in, or you can keep the partial in your mouth, because she was saying that she wanted to get used to having a partial in her mouth. Her exact words was she wanted to learn how to talk with the partials in her mouth. So I said, okay, or I could do it that way as well. But I just want you to know that if I do it with the partials being in your mouth, it's a possibility that the glue may seep through, because I still have to put the white veneer over the partial, which is a crown tooth. It's a possibility that it may get stuck to your real teeth. So if you're sure that you want to do this, we can do this. I just want to let you know the possibility. But if worst case scenario, we can always remove them. So she said she was fine. I can't read the comments and do this at the same time. Hold on, call him back later. So anyway, we go ahead. Now, mind you, this is a 4 to 5 hour process. So we go ahead. She sits down for the whole 4 hours, and I do her veneers. She's finished her veneers. She still has the partial in.
Daddy, FaceTime video.
She still has the partial in, and she still has the partial in. If he call her back, just tell him you're gonna call him right back, okay? She still has the partial in. I asked her if she like her teeth.
Daddy, FaceTime video.
She gonna call you right back. All right. Sorry, y'all. So okay, boom. Her veneers are finished. She loves her teeth. I'm asking her, how does she feel? Is she comfortable with them? All of the above. She's saying she's fine. It doesn't hurt her. You know, she loves her veneers. Okay, we go in the mirror. She looking at them. She love them. I asked her before she leave the office. I said, okay, try to pull your partials out to see if you can take your partials out. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's my job to make sure. It's my job to make sure that the customer is satisfied. Because once you walk out that door, once again, as long as I make sure I cover all my steps, that's it. So she's like, no, I can't remove the partial. It's kind of stuck. I think it's glued to my teeth. I can take the veneers off on the side, and so that way you can take your partial out, and then we can remove, and then you can put them back in, so that way you can take it in and out. Her response to me was, no, it's fine. I don't want to take the partial out of my mouth. I'm not mad that it's stuck to my tooth on the side. I just have to get used to talking and it being in my mouth. So I said, okay, are you sure? You positive? She said, yes. No, I love my teeth. They're perfect. I'm so happy. She goes and she makes a video on her phone in my office, smiling, cheesing, saying I did her teeth, giving me promotion. Okay, the night is over with. I never rushed on her teeth. Even after I finished her teeth, we still was there like another 10 to 15 minutes, because of course now I have to get my content. So I'm getting my content, I'm recording, I've made sure I asked her numerous times if you wanted me to remove the partial out of your mouth, so that way you could be able to take it in and out. She told me no, she was fine. She just want to get comfortable with it. She's not mad. Okay, cool, no problem. So I think she ended up texting me probably at like 3 a.m. or something like that, saying like, hey, can we just remove the partial out of my mouth because it's uncomfortable, and I think the partial was rubbing up against my gum. So I said, okay, cool, no problem. You can come in the very next day as soon as possible, as soon as I get to my office. So she comes in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read the comments as well as see what y'all saying. So she comes in and so once she comes in, I remove the partial out of her mouth. Now, let's be for real. I'm not ready to sit here and lie and do all that because I really don't care. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm shaving down her teeth so we can pull the partial out. Now the partial is stuck in her mouth. Yes, it's stuck in her mouth because some of the glue got on the back side of her partial. Now I didn't glue her partial in her mouth. No, I would never do that. That doesn't make sense. So the partial is stuck in her mouth because the glue seeped through onto the other tooth, this was a possibility, and I explained this to her before she got her veneers. So it took us probably like 10 minutes for me to fully shave. I had to fully shave her top veneers off of her mouth and pull it out so she was able to get the partial out. Now, if she had an infection, if she had excruciating pain, if she had all of the things that she claimed she had, right then and there is when she would have said this is when she had all of this stuff. Because you already came back in the next day to get it removed. So now the partial is out of her mouth. She didn't yank anything out. I shaved her veneers off and I removed the veneers out of her mouth. Once the partial was removed out of her mouth, I said, okay, it's off. What would you like to do? I said, now that the partial is out and you've experienced having doing the veneers with the partial in, we will not do that again. Now that you understand, we won't do that again. What I'll do is I'll do your veneers. I'll do a very thin layer, and then if I have to add more to it so that way you can pull it in and out, then that's what we'll do. Her response to me was, okay, that's fine. I will come back in after I pick my daughter up from school so that way we can, so you can replace the 4 veneers on her real teeth and then put it back on her partial. That was that. So she ended up texting me like 2 hours later saying like, hey, I'm just traumatized by the experience, and I know I have missing teeth and I know my teeth are bad, but I didn't want to have to I didn't want to go to like a real dentist, but I think I'm just gonna take the money to go and pay and see a real dentist or so on and so forth. But she was looking for a refund. So okay, now we're at the refund stage. Oh yeah, so still nothing about an infection, nothing about no infection. So she had a little abrasion on her gum. It's not an abscess. You didn't even have your veneers in for 8 hours or however long that you claim it is. Anybody that knows about infections or health or teeth or whatever, infections don't happen within minutes. Infections don't happen overnight unless the place is completely filthy or dirty. You didn't have the veneers in that long for you to have an infection. So that was a lie. Moving forward, so she says she wants a refund. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, instead of me, I don't want to seem like I'm uncompassionable or I don't care and I'm just taking money, because I'm not that type of person. She even explained to me how she loved the service and thank you for working with her even after I removed her teeth. So, you know, we were trying to come to a common ground. So I don't know if anybody on here is a business owner, but basically what I was trying to explain to her, like, I was a client, so I understand, but I'm also a business owner as well. So, you know, you paid for a service. Now, if she had an infection, if she had excruciating pain, if she had all of the things that she claimed she had, right then and there is when she would have said this is when she had all of this stuff. Because you already came back in the next day to get it removed. So now the partial is out of her mouth. She didn't yank anything out. I shaved her veneers off and I removed the veneers out of her mouth. Once the partial was removed out of her mouth, I said, okay, it's off. What would you like to do? I said, now that the partial is out and you've experienced having doing the veneers with the partial in, we will not do that again. Now that you understand, we won't do that again. What I'll do is I'll do your veneers. I'll do a very thin layer, and then if I have to add more to it so that way you can pull it in and out, then that's what we'll do. Her response to me was, okay, that's fine. I will come back in after I pick my daughter up from school, so that way we can so you can replace the 4 veneers on her real teeth and then put it back on her partial. That was that. So she ended up texting me like 2 hours later saying like, hey, I'm just traumatized by the experience, and I know I have missing teeth and I know my teeth are bad, but I didn't want to have to I didn't want to go to like a real dentist, but I think I'm just gonna take the money to go and pay and see a real dentist, or so on and so forth. But she was looking for a refund. So, okay, now we're at the refund stage. Oh, yeah, so still nothing about an infection. Nothing about no infection. So, she had a little abrasion on her gum. It's not an abscess. You didn't even have your veneers in for 8 hours or however long that you claim you is. Anybody that knows about infections or health or teeth or whatever, infections don't happen within minutes. Infections don't happen overnight unless the place is completely filthy or dirty. You didn't have the veneers in that long for you to have an infection. So that was a lie. Moving forward, so she says she wants a refund. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, instead of me, I don't want to seem like I'm uncompassionable or I don't care and I'm just taking money, because I'm not that type of person. She even explained to me how she loved the service and thank you for working with her even after I removed her teeth. So, you know, we were trying to come to a common ground. So I don't know if anybody on here is a business owner, but basically what I was trying to explain to her, like, I was a client, so I understand, but I'm also a business owner as well. So, you know, you paid for a service, she received the service. I didn't do anything wrong with the service. It's not like her veneers fell out. It's not like she got an infection like she claimed. As far as the partial being glued to her teeth, I explained to her the possibilities of what could happen if she decided to leave the partial inside her mouth. Once I explained to her and she understood the possibility, and she still said that she wanted to keep the partial in while I do her veneers, that was on her. Now, if it was something that was going to cause harm or a safety hazard, of course, I'm not going to say, oh, just do what you want to do. That's on you. No, I'm not like that. I have my client's best interest all the time, because at the end of the day, this is my business. So I'm explaining to her, I'm like, hey, you know, what you went through, you won't go through that again, because now you just will get the veneers without the partial being in it. You understand? So even still, she was still saying like, oh, I appreciate, you know, the service. Your customer service was great, so on and so forth. So now you paid for a service. You got that service. You were sad. Not only did you get the service, you were satisfied with your service. You were beyond satisfied with your service. You understand what I'm saying? Not only that, I have a all sales as final, unless it's something on my behalf that I do wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? So at this point, it's like, okay, you have to be fair. What really would I be giving you a refund for? Because you changed your mind on getting the veneers, you still got that 4 to 5 hour service. You even said in the same breath that I overly exceeded the customer service, and you loved your work. You loved my work. It was just the simple fact of your partial being stuck scared you. You understand? Which is fine. That's understandable. Now, honestly, before and all of this happened so fast. So, and then, oh, to address something, she said, oh, I text you at 4 p.m. and it's 8 o'clock the next morning and you haven't responded to me. I gave you enough time. For one, you didn't give me enough time, because you don't know what I have going on or what else I have to do. You text me at 4 p.m. and I still had a full schedule of work. Quite frankly, I didn't get off until 12 o'clock in the morning. So yes, I seen that you text me at 4 p.m., but I'm not going to stop in the middle of servicing another client to go to respond to you when this client is sitting in my chair. That's not how business operates. You understand what I'm saying? I will get back to you. I will respond to you within 24 hours, which I did. You didn't even give me 24 hours. You text me at 4 p.m. and then at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're calling me. Ma'am, I just got off at 12 a.m. Please give me a time to actually get myself together and even come up with a solution to help you with this situation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, be fair. So now at this point, she's being like belligerent. She's being nasty and saying like, oh, this, that, and the third. I don't want to go into detail what she's saying, but it got down to a point where, you know, it was kind of like she was threatening me in a sense, or trying to bully me into give her, you know, her money back. Now, she never was asking for the full amount, but she was asking for half of it back. But you received a service. You didn't receive a half service. I didn't put half of the veneers in your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? And then even still, you had 2 chances to come and say, she had multiple chances to come and say what the issue was. Now, if anything, I would have gave her, you know, her money back for her partial, because you paid for that. You understand what I'm saying? But now you threatening me. Now you got people calling my phone. I don't take threats lightly. That's one thing we're not going to do. So now it's just completely like, you understand what I'm saying? Now it's no response. Now is no response, because now safety is coming into an issue. You understand? And I didn't want to come to the internet with this, and that's why I wasn't responding, or, you know, because I don't feed into negativity, because at the end of the day, I know I do what I'm supposed to do. I do my best at what I do. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, before any of my clients walk out, I make sure that they're satisfied. She's not the first person, nor will she be the last person that I've done veneers on. I've been in business for almost over a year now. I've had 50 million clients who've come in. If y'all go on my page, majority of my clients' teeth are messed up. Nobody's had this issue. You understand what I'm saying? So be fair. Like, honestly, be fair with yourself. If you go and you get your makeup done, right? That MUA, they go and they do your makeup. You get a full service. You make sure you ask them if they satisfied, and they say yes. Once they leave out your chair, out your door, it's over with. Now, if they touch you and be like, oh, I don't like my face, I want my money back. I'm sorry? You had the opportunity to say what you needed and what you wanted fixed or changed, and you didn't. So now you don't want your money back. Or that's like you saying, oh, I got my hair done, but I don't want these braids no more, so I'm going to take them out. Can I get half my money back? No, that's not how that works in the business field. No, that doesn't work like that. And then for you to furthermore go on and try to be threatening and demanding, and that's not how you do that. So I just wanted to clear the air, and I don't really want to, I'm going to look at the questions in a second. I just wanted to clear the air. But at the end of the day, my clients always have the choice and the option to decline service. You don't have to sign. Yeah, I'm not really giving the energy into the client. I just wanted to address the whole, because it just was too much, and I was tired of. So I'm like, let me just get on here and explain to y'all how the process works, how the steps work. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe if she would have came about it better, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like so quick to react and respond before you got to threatening or doing whatever, then yeah, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, gave her back something. But the minute you just be demanding and threatening me and then try to bully me, no ma'am. So for anybody who is looking forward to getting service or anything like that, like I said, all my sales are final. I don't force my clients to do anything. I let them know right before they sign their forms. I don't take any money until after you sign and read your forms. Now, if you choose not to read your forms, that's on you. That has nothing to do with me. My job is to make sure I present it to you and you sign it. Once you sign it, I give you your service. It's my job to show you what the end result of your service is. If you like it, you speak up. If you don't, you speak up. Now, moving forward. That's that. Now, if something happens, like it broke off, or, you know what I'm saying, it chipped, or it's dark, or whatever the case may be, then yes, that's on me. And I'm always willing to fix anything. Just like when she came back in the next day, she was willing to come back and get them fixed and done over. So it kind of threw me off, like, well, wait a minute, you just,
you won't do it. No, you won't. And I got facts and receipts and everything. So let me let some people come in, because they been inboxing me and texting me, and I got time right now. I got time today. Let me let these people come in. Y'all tag, share, post. Let the people come in, because I'm only doing this one time. So I'm letting everybody come in so y'all can know what's going on. This boy private. Gotta stop, for real. Yeah. Don't put these veneers on my mouth. I got a whole infection in my mouth and you talking about you ain't gonna run me my money? Okay. Facts. You might not. Come on in. Come on in. It's a lovely Tuesday today. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. It's a lovely, lovely Tuesday today. I'm feeling good today. Can't nothing bring me down. I feel much better. Y'all come on in. Hey friend, how you doing? I'm feeling much better. Thank you for that's a true concern. Thank you. Thank you for asking about that. I feel much better. Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all. No, I didn't. It's okay. It's not even about the coins anymore. It's not. It's not. It's a bigger picture. But no, if you want to know if I got my money, I did. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Today is a better day for me. My attitude is better. I've been putting that positive vibe music on today. I feel so much better. But yeah, I feel better today. Thank y'all for asking. Thank you. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to address the elephant that's in the room. I've been getting text messages. Listen, shout out to y'all for really caring about my health. The people that's really was caring about me, caring about my health. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Exactly. Exactly. It's not even about the money anymore. It's not even about that. It's not. Definitely gonna follow through with the reports. Definitely is. Definitely is. But yeah, y'all come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna let a few more people get in here because you know, y'all know once I get on here and do these lives, I be done. Yes, that is already in process. Trust and believe. That is definitely in process. Yes, ma'am. No, we ain't putting no pause on nobody. I don't even want y'all to put no pause on her. It ain't even worth it. When you got so much going on for yourself and you so much older, listen, 10 years ago, maybe so. But now where I'm at in my life, I'm not putting no pause on nobody. You right. I fought myself. Listen, I'm not putting it on her 100%. I should have did what I needed to do to make sure that I was going to the correct person. Yes. Did I have, I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question, Faye. No, we didn't have any. If you're talking about did she do anything prior to that, she only took impressions. She only took impressions and she sent my impressions to China. And then I got my partials back from China. She said that they were stuck in customs for like 2 or 3 weeks, almost a month they were stuck in customs. So when I originally went on the 17th, that she had got them like 2 weeks prior back from China. I should have known something then when she told me that she was sending them off. I have my second dentist appointment tomorrow at 11. I'm going to go live from my dentist office tomorrow. So if y'all want to see me tomorrow at 11, I have my dentist appointment. She's going to take the bottoms off for me. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. So that's some good news. If nothing else comes from that, that's some good news from that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the prayers. I appreciate the positivity. And, you know, if y'all have questions, I'm just finna lay it on the line. Look like we got enough people here. So I just seen somebody just sent me her live because, of course, she blocked me. I never blocked her. She's welcome to come on my page because all I'm stating is facts. So we're going to address the elephant in the room. So on her live, she just went live and some of my friends that follow her, we haven't talked about price yet. I haven't talked about prices yet. I will go there tomorrow at 11. And I will go live when I'm at my dentist appointment. And then if y'all have questions, y'all can ask her, because she'll be there. But I did advise her of I would need to come and get these veneers off. We talked over the phone, so she's agreed to take them off. So I will be at the dentist tomorrow around 11 o'clock. So if y'all have questions for my dentist, I'm going to a real dentist with a real office that does real impressions, that does x-rays and all of that. She's certified. She got a license. She's the real deal. So y'all will see tomorrow. I got my appointment at 11. I'm so excited about that. And so hopefully things will start turning better for me. But I wanted to address, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all comments coming so fast. I don't know if I can or not. We'll see. I have reached out to the people I need to reach out to. And I have reached out to a lot of people. So this is not the end of it. Right. Silly me, huh? People make mistakes all the time, and I know this was a costly mistake because it could have affected me. I have 3 children I have to live for. I have one of my sons one of my children are disabled, and they depend on me. So I shouldn't have made a dumb decision like that, because if something would have happened to me, then what would my disabled son have done? So people could talk and say what they want. They don't know what I go through or what I've been through. And I'm not looking for sympathy. That's not what I'm here for. But I just thank God that even though I did do a stupid mistake, He still allowed me to be here. Yeah, I appreciate for everybody who share and post. So anyway, let's address this. She just went live on her page, and she said some things that was a lie. Y'all see the receipts. So she said that the reason why she didn't take it back. She said when I went to her office that I didn't yank them things out of my mouth. I wish my sister would come on live here, because she was actually she's the one who drove me to her office or setting or suite. She drove me there. Yeah, she drove me there. So she said that I didn't yank them out, that she was able to drill them out within 10 minutes. That's a lie. You can see on the text messages from when I got to her office. I left her office. My daughter had to be picked up at 3:45. I texted her like 4:30. I'll post it back again so y'all can see. And told her I wasn't going to come. Hold on. Let me read this. I know I told my sister that. I said, you should have been over there recording her taking them things out of my mouth. But she said her concern. Oh, there she go right here. How do I add you? Let me see how I add you. My sister was saying that her concern was, she wasn't concerned about trying to videotape. She was concerned about me, A, losing my real teeth that I have in my mouth, and B, me fainting, because it was a couple times where she thought that I was going to pass out while she was drilled. She had this little drill. She was drilling them, and I was yanking them. She was yanking them. I was yanking them. Right. She probably won't have no conversation. Like I said, I haven't blocked her off of my social media sites. None of that. She's blocked me, but I haven't blocked her. So she probably could see this whole recording, which, if it's the truth, why block me? If it's the truth, why block me? So anyway, she said that. Right, I do. And I appreciate that. She's changed her name. It was DTHE Veneer. Some people in the comment, she wants to know what's her ad name. I don't know, because she's blocked me, so I don't know what her new ad name is. But anyway, she said that, let's get to the live that she just made. She said that I didn't have to yank them out my mouth, that she was able to gently take them out of my mouth. That's such a lie. If she was able to gently take them out of my mouth, then we probably wouldn't even have to be here, because they would have gently came out. It was nothing gently about that. I was in pain. Like I told y'all, I don't have to lie. I was in pain all night. I didn't text her at 12 o'clock, that 12 o'clock Thursday, because I knew she wasn't going to be at the suite. Okay, so let's address this. Monica said, she said you left. Right. So that's what I want to address too. So when we got done, I did take a selfie. I hadn't even seen my teeth. That was the first time me seeing my teeth. If you see in the video, I am trying to see how I'm pronouncing words now. I'm saying words, I'm pronouncing them. If you see in the video, I couldn't even say the Veneer Ferry. I couldn't even say that. My mouth was already swollen in. Did y'all not see the video that she posted? It's a video where I'm trying to pronounce her name. I'm trying to pronounce her name. And I never said, right, I definitely, and that's when she told me that I needed to adjust to the veneers, that it was something that I needed to adjust to. So I trusted her. I'm like, okay, they feel weird. They been feeling weird. She said she didn't have the tool. She didn't have the tool to shave them down, but she was going to use what she had. I have no reason to lie. Listen, I've been in Tampa. A lot of people know me. A lot of people know what I do. I've supported a lot of businesses, a lot of black minority businesses, a lot of any kind of business. Regardless if you black, white, I've supported my local businesses here. I give back to the community. I have never had a need to put anybody business out or out them or anything or threaten anybody. If you see the text messages, I asked her more than one time of what we could do. I never threatened her life. She lied and said I was threatening her to the point where she didn't want to say verbatim what I was saying. No, say it. If I threaten you, if I said something to you out of the way, say it. Hold on, y'all messages come too fast. Hold on. I don't know why she sent them to China. I didn't find out. I got a text message about that too. I text her to see, hey, what's going on? Because at that time she had $2,000. I text her and said, hey, what's going on? I'm just checking on the status of the veneers. I hadn't heard back from you. Let's keep open up communication. She said they're stuck in the customs. I said, stuck in the customs. She said, yeah. When she told me she had to send them off, I thought she was sending them off to a local lab, or I didn't know that she was sending them off to China. She said they were stuck in customs and she had to wait for them to come back. But at that time, my money was already invested. I was invested $2,000. Again, dumb, didn't do my research. Right, I see that. She is. I'm trying to read y'all. But anyway, yeah, I was so uncomfortable speaking. If you see, I did take the video. I took the video. That was my first time. I didn't even have a mirror. That was my first time seeing them before. That was right after, when I first got up, she put me in front of her. She got like a back, like the backdrop you see where you see my teeth. She took her pictures, which I understand that for her content. And then I took my phone because as you see, we was by the door. She was ready to go to Longhorn. I took my picture and I was like, oh, they look okay. And on that video, it was a filter. Y'all know I had the filter on there because I didn't have no eyelashes. Just to be real with y'all. That's how real I'm being with y'all. I didn't have no eyelashes, so I put a filter on there. We all know how a filter make you look. We all know that. So it's definitely a filter on that video. Yeah, she kept saying she didn't have the tool to shave them down. Before I went there, when she first put them partials in, I'm like, she said, how they feel? I said, they don't feel good. I don't know. She said, well, I'm going to try to save them. Right. She had her purse on ready to go. Yes. Yes, she did. Now, maybe it was my fault because I should have said, let's take them out now. But when I told her that, she said, oh, you got to adjust. You're right. You're right. It's no need to keep explaining. But see, I just want people to know I'm not trying. She just painted a picture like I was threatening her. I was making her life in danger to get my money back. If I was threatening you, why didn't I ask you for all the money up front? Why didn't I say, just give me my $3,500? I said, listen, you had good customer service. You attempted what you did. You came back and tried to attempt to take them out, even though I end up having to take them out. I said, so I know you, I said, I'm a business person too. I said, I know you put your product, you know, you spent your money for your product. I didn't even ask her for half at that time. Half would have been $1,750. I said, give me $1,500. She said, let me call you back. Let me call you back and see what I could do. I said, okay. I gave her 2 or 3 hours to call me back. 12 o'clock, she texted me and said what she could do is try to put them things back in my mouth. And I was not going for that. Who? Yeah, she got a picture. She got a picture on her page of how the teeth look. I got a video. I could post the video. Okay, thank you. Yeah, my sister is my witness in there. Like, listen, we don't have to play no games. If she would have gave me my money back, I promise y'all would have never heard anything about this. If she would have gave me the $1,500, I would have never said nothing about her. When I told her, I said, listen, I don't want to have to say anything to anybody. I said, Miss Pam, I said, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I don't know what her business page is. She's changed it and I'm blocked. I don't know. Maybe somebody else could tell her what the business page is. I have no idea. But yeah, she, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if she would have gave me my money back, I would have never went to social media. I'm not no person. If y'all go through my stuff, I'm always positive. I'm always uplifting. I'm always encouraging people. I would have never went to no social media and put her business out like that. I would have never did that. That's not me. That's not my character. I don't get no joy, no happy for putting your information out there. But when you told me, oh, you ain't worrying about what I got to say because your customer service outweigh anything I got to say, then that's fine. So be it. Let the truth get the customer service. We'll see. So be it. You put my life at stake, girl. You did that. And I fought myself because I should have been more knowledgeable. I fought myself. And if y'all can hear everybody on here commenting and talking about, oh yeah, you should have did. You're right. But if y'all heard what I said in the video before anybody commented, I took responsibility. I did that. Yeah, I took responsibility for that. I said that to myself that I should have. So I don't know if y'all missed that part, but I did. I'm taking responsibility. Right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this ain't about no clout. This ain't about none of that. It's about respect. It's about business. It's about respect. And it's about you just gonna tell me at the end of the day, like, God bless you. You have a good day. I'm not giving you your money back. I don't care if you had the teeth in for 6 hours. That's your business. And as far as her, let me go back to this, what she just said on her live. She said that she told me that the partials was gonna be glued in. Okay, I was laying down in the chair. She told me she was gonna put the veneers. She said, I really don't like to do the partials on the veneers with them out your mouth, because what will happen is if I do the partials without them being in your mouth, it's a possibility when you put them in, they not gonna feel right. That's what she said. So I said, okay. She said, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the veneers on the partial, so that way you'll be able to take them out and put them in and they won't look weird. That's what she said. Right. She didn't, I think she turned off, somebody said she turned off her comments, right? I'm not turning off my comments. I'm not doing that. If you telling the truth and you standing on business, why is you not letting the people talk to you? I ain't been back to her facility. She talking about I'm threatening her. I haven't been back to her facility. I haven't been up there. I haven't circled around the block. I don't do none of that because I know people are crazy. You know what I'm saying? People get crazy. And I ain't that crazy. I love my life. My children love me. I'm not going back to your facility. I don't got to fight you like that. I'm going to fight you a different way. See, that's how they think we all going to fight. No, that ain't how I'm going to fight you. I'm too old for that. She didn't delete her page from what I searched. She didn't delete her page. So they tagged her adding her. I don't know what her new page is. She got a new page. But anyway, she said something about, she said, I don't want to put the veneers, I don't want to do the partials. I don't want to do the veneers on the partials without them being in your mouth. She said, because if I do that, then when you put them in, they're gonna look weird. They're not gonna fit. They might not fit in the same place. So I'm thinking she know what she's doing. I'm like, okay. So as I'm leaning back, she leans me up. She said, hey, I just gotta tell you that the glue might get stuck on the partials and they might be in your mouth. And I said to her, are you gonna be able to shave them down? Cause I still wasn't able to talk. She said, yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna figure it out, whatever. Never shaved them down. Went over that part. Never got to the part of shaving them down. So you could say I posted a video, I was satisfied. Girl, it was 9:30 at night. I hadn't been sitting in that chair she did let me get up a couple times because I told her, and this is just being real to y'all. I told her I needed to get up because she had me leaning back, and I was in, not too long ago, well, it's been a while ago, it's been about 8 years ago, I got my ribs broken. And if I lay down too long, I have to get up. So I did tell her a couple times, like, oh, I need to get up, because it felt like we was down there so long, it felt like my ribs was caving in the back of my chest. So, of course, at 9:30, I'm ready to go. You ready to go to Longhorn? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You ready to go? Like I said, when I took that video, I had a filter on there because I didn't have no lashes, and so I was like, let me take this video. But yeah, girl, you completely lied. You getting on here lying. You putting on for these people. Like, girl, be honest. I didn't never threaten you. I haven't came up to your job. I didn't threaten your life. I didn't threaten you like, oh, I'm going to at you. I did tell you I'm going to post it on social media. If you didn't want to come to a medium, then I was going to post you on social media. I did say that. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. I said it. I did. But I wasn't threatening your life, so stop lying. Stop lying. Every time you lie, girl, I hate a liar. I hate a freaking liar, for real. Girl, I could take the truth. Yeah, I could take the truth. Yeah, tell the truth, but don't lie on me, girl. Right. Don't lie on me. I ain't threatening your life, girl. I ain't do none of that. I don't have to do that. Couldn't even move my tongue. I couldn't even swallow. My sister got me a smoothie. She like, oh, you need to eat. You ain't tried to eat nothing. Then I heard that you supposed to do a bite test. Girl, you never did the bite test on me when I had them things in my mouth. You never told me to bite down. That's what I get for being ignorant, right? She never told me, oh, you need to bite down and see if you could chew on something. We never did a bite test, girl. You never told me to bite down on something and see if I could bite down. So why is you lying? Trying to act like you so professional. Yeah, she got a professional customer service skills, one-on-one. She got that class. So stop lying. You didn't tell me that. You didn't say, oh, do the bite down test. Because that's what I heard that you're supposed to do when you get real veneers. Yeah, never knew you had to do a bite down test. Found out that today. While talking to a dentist. Found out that today that I was supposed to do a bite down test to see if y'all seeing that video, I couldn't even close my mouth. Right. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed life. Have a blessed day. It's on the text message. I don't have to lie. So stop lying, talking about, oh, I was threatening your life. I'm doing this. Listen, the last text message I sent you, I asked you one more time. I said, let's try to come to a medium. I'm going to ask you one more time for my money, and I'm not going to text you no more. And I haven't texted your phone, period. Now, I did call that business that you work at. I did talk to the building facilitator or the manager. Yeah, I did talk to him. But I didn't talk to you. He asked her, I called him and say, hey, the lady who you got working in the suite, I told him the situation. He said, why she didn't give you half your money back? I said, I don't know. You asked her. His name Brian. I'm looking for the information. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what his name Brian. Brian. I called Brian on Monday to tell him about the affairs that happened last week. I called him. I said, I want to know who that girl that's working on that floor. He said, I said, the veneer tech. I told him everything that happened. I said, I asked her to give me. He said, why would she give you half your money? That sounds strange. I would have gave you your money. I said, beats me. I don't know. I said, but I just want to get her name because I'm proceeding further with the actions I need to do. He said, I don't have a problem with giving you her full name. He said, but I need to check to make sure that I'm not crossing no lines when it comes to the law. I got the text message from him. I got the messages from him. He said, I need to make sure that I'm not crossing no lines when I tell you that. So he texted me back. He said, Miss Overton, I'm not going to be able to give you her name unless she give me permission to give you her name. I said, that's fine. You can ask her for permission, but I doubt she going to give it to you. He said, why would she not give it to you and you did a service for her? I said, I don't know, but you can ask her. He said he went down. He texted me back. He said, I went down there and asked her, could I give you her name? And she said no. So yeah, if you feel like I'm threatening you by calling the businessman, girl, I'm gonna find out everything about you. You messed with the wrong one. You messed with the wrong one. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am, because you didn't have to take me through all this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I wasn't even trying to be nasty. None of it. I don't even be on stuff like this. But one thing you're not gonna do is lie on me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It'll set you free, because I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell you where I messed up at. So you need to tell the truth of where you messed up at. So I ain't been threatening you, but yeah, I called down there to that building to get your information. Yeah, I called down there to that building to get your information. Yeah, I did. Right, exactly. Exactly. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't believe in bullying nobody and all of that. I don't be on that. You ain't got to do all that for her, because guess what? She'll have her day. She'll have her day. No, I never got the money back. No. She on there saying if I would have spoke to her nicely, if I would have not threatened her, she would have gave me my money back. Girl, I never threatened you. The text messages are up. I never took them off my page. They still up. I never threatened you. I asked you several times. You never picked up the phone but at one time. And you told me you was going to call me back. So how did I threaten you? Never threaten your life. I wouldn't play like that. You got a child. I got children. I'm not finna threaten your life. I'm not finna, not that way. No. I'm smarter than that. I might have did some dumb shit just to put it out there. That was some dumb shit I did, but I'm actually smarter than that. That's why I'm mad at myself. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen at the end of the day. She gonna put her own self there. But girl, yes, I'm not, listen, never have I threatened this good lady. I haven't been back to her office. I could have put her phone number all over social media. I ain't that type of person, because karma will get you. I'm not gonna blast your info. I blasted just enough so people will know who you are. Yes, you won't believe somebody just sent me her information from when, I guess that's her mama information from Baltimore, but I ain't finna get on that. That lady ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. Somebody just sent me, so you're right about TikTok. They do not play. They do not play, and somebody just sent me out the blue her mama information, but I'm not that type of person. Yeah, she won't give me her name, y'all. She will not spill the beans on her name, but that's fine. They gonna find you. They gonna find you, baby. They gonna find you. Ain't got to give me your last name. You ain't got to do that. You can tell your business partner, your property manager that own that suite to not give me your information. That's fine, because you will get found out who you are. You can't hide but so long. You can't hide but for so long. If you got your license and you licensed and you certified or whatever, and you're legally able to do that, why you won't share your name? Why you wouldn't tell the man? Why you ain't tell Brian to give me your name? Why you ain't tell me? If you licensed and you standing on business, why you ain't say, yo, Brian, get her my information? Facts is facts. I got the text message from Brian. He walked down there to your facility. He walked down there to your suite to ask you what your name was, your suite number. He walked down there and he texted me and said, Miss Overton, unfortunately, facts. He said, Miss Overton, unfortunately, she told me not to give you her information. So I apologize. By law, I can't give my tenants information out. I told him, thank you, Mr. Brian. I appreciate your time. You have a wonderful day. And be well that the news will be there in a few. In just a few. They'll be there. I ain't want to get you involved, but you ain't got nothing to do with it, because what he told me is that when they rent from his facility, that they sign paperwork that say that they supposed to have all their paperwork in order. So if the healthcare department come there, then that's on them. So he said that he had already covered his bases. But what he did say is for now on, anybody coming in renting that facility, they gonna run the license. Yeah, I gave him a whole little tip. So for now on, if anybody trying to rent for him, they gonna run them license to make sure they legit, that you ain't giving them Peter, Paul, and Winslow certificates. Yeah, I put them on it. Yeah, Sure did. So if you saying I'm harassing you by getting to the bottom of it, you right, I am. No, I don't want them to get no threats. Now it is a legit. The other veneer fairy company, they are legit. And let me tell y'all what's so funny. When I was thinking about when I did my consultation, I told my sister, I was like, listen, because she wanted to get some work done too. But she told me absolutely not. Absolutely. Before all this went on, she said absolutely not. So she reached out to the real people, the real veneer fairy, and they had gave her like a lesser quote than what I had. Yeah. Which is real crazy. Right. I didn't know if so she's saying veneer techs don't need license, just lash checks. They don't need no license. People just making up rules as they go. Girl, listen, I guess that's what they doing. They making up the rules, and if you ain't smart enough, you'll get got. You'll get got. Cause she telling everybody I was satisfied with my work. I ain't say nothing about it. I walked out. I took her. If you see on the video, I ain't do no bite test because I would have told you then I can't bite. Listen, the partials, I promise to God, I don't swear. The partials came in from China. Okay, so you know how you got the roof of your mouth with the gum. So I don't know if she was supposed to, at the top of it, shave that part out so I could close my mouth, but I couldn't even close my mouth. I couldn't even close my mouth, and she didn't even have the tool. She said she didn't have the tool, or she was going to get somebody to do it or whatever, but I don't have to lie. Right, only facts. I know that now. Is that, well, listen, so many, and like I said, because y'all been sharing it, this ain't nothing but straight facts. Different dentists has been coming in my inbox, been sharing some knowledge. Hey, they say you perish for the lack of knowledge. So now I know I'm responsible for me, and I've been responsible for me. So like I said, I can't blame it on her because I should have went it up more like, I was just so excited, y'all. Y'all just don't even understand. I was like, oh yeah, my birthday coming up. You know, I'm gonna be smiling from ear to ear. You know, I was so excited, especially when you go for a consultation and she tell you like, oh, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna have an amazing smile. Customer service A1. Customer service A1, I'm telling you. You're gonna have an amazing smile. You gonna be, you know. And when that came crashing out, that was it. So somebody say, I found your story. What happened to your real teeth? Listen, this is what happened to my real teeth. I had 4 babies back to back. 4 babies back to back. And back in the days, I wasn't taking my prenatal vitamins. Just to be honest with y'all, again, being young, I was 18, 19, not taking my prenatal vitamins. That's what happened to a couple of teeth. I was in domestic violence. That's what happened. So you live life and life keep lifing. And you got to take care of your children. Sometimes your kids come first over anything else. And I was always a single parent. I'm going to take care of my kids. So, you know, life was lifing. And that's just the real. That's just real on real. Yeah. Definitely have to go to a dentist and not a tech. Definitely know it's no such a thing as a veneer tech. Because that's what I kept saying. You licensed as a veneer tech. You know, you got your license. Kind of find out, I guess you don't need a license. Right. She said she was going to shave them down. She was going to shave the teeth. I guess when I left there on Thursday, she said, this is what I could do. Because at that time, I was just looking at her like, oh my God. I had to, and she said I didn't have to stand up. Girl, I had to stand up and yank them things out my mouth. You was so glad I got them out. You was like, oh my God. Matter of fact, she was standing right next to me at the sink. Right next to me. I couldn't even turn because she was right there. She was like, oh my God, you finally got them out. Oh my God. Come on, girl. I don't got to lie. I don't got to lie. I do not have to lie. You was so happy. You was like, I'm so glad you didn't pull your teeth out. Oh my God, I thought I was going to have to tell you to go to the emergency room because I got them things got stuck on your teeth. I thought you was going to have to go to the emergency room. And then she thought about it and regrouped herself and said, this is what we could do. I don't have the tools, so I'm going to have to send them off and see who I could get to shave them down for me. Girl. But anyway, I just wanted to address the room. Like, I'm going to be taking y'all on my journey because I'm going to save my coins. I'm going to save my coins because I don't got the 10, 20,000. But I'm going to save my coins and I'm going to get my teeth professionally done. And I'm going to take y'all on my journey with me. See, this is going to turn to be a success story so somebody else won't make the same mistakes. Yeah, y'all probably smarter. Y'all probably, you know, better than that. But those who ain't, they going to learn through my journey. I'm going 11 o'clock. I will be going live at my dentist, the real dentist office to get exams, a real dentist chair, yeah, all of that. I'm getting them done the right way. I deserve it. I'm a good person. I'm a good mother. I'm a good friend. If you know me, I got it. You got it. Trust me. It's going to turn out for my good. So like I said, yo, you keep lying. You keep building them fake lies about me threatening you and all of that. Girl, if I wanted to threaten you, you would have been threatened. Trust me. You right here where I'm at. You in my city. You in my city. You in my city. If I want to touch you, you'll be touched. But I'm not that type of person. I changed my life. So you can't make me touch you like that. You'll hurt in the long run by something else. She got herself shut down. I ain't get her shut down. I didn't listen. All I did was posted my story and my experience. When y'all go to people's business, they ask you to leave a review. I just had somebody come and do some plumbing. He wanted me to leave a review. Jesse, I'm going to leave. He real good. I love him. Y'all support. This is business right here. He did some plumbing for me today at my house. Real good. I support people. That's what I do. I don't use my mouth to tell people down. I use it to build it up. So these ain't nothing but truth. Anybody know me? No, I don't be doing that but telling the truth. That's why I said, girl, you lying. I ain't threatening you. I ain't come to your business. I ain't tell you I was going to. She said I said some stuff that she couldn't even repeat. Some threatening stuff that she couldn't even repeat on live. Girl, repeat it. Because I'm going to repeat what I said. If somebody want to know what's her ad name, baby, I don't know. She changed it. I'm blocked. She ain't blocked from. She probably on here looking at my story. But she ain't blocked on here. Yeah. I ain't threatening you, girl. But I am going to keep calling that business. I'm going to get that name. We going to do that. That investigator going to get that name. So you can hide, but you can run, but you can't hide. Because you lying on me. Don't lie on me. I ain't threatening you not one time. I ain't threatening your life. None of that. None of it. So stop lying on me. Talking about she drilled them out and they was able to come out. Baby, them things took an hour. An hour to come out, girl. Stop lying. Tell the truth. Tell the people what they want to hear. You getting on here making up some fairy tale shit. Tell the truth. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow at 11, Monica. I'm going to let my dentist tell y'all. The real dentist. The real dentist tell y'all. Right? She turned her comments off. Okay. Right. Right. If you standing on business, keep your comments on. Let the people talk. You went live for a reason, so let the people talk. Let the people come. They asking me questions. They asking me was my teeth bad shape before I came there. They asking. I'm answering the questions. Right. Exactly. But you know what happened, Monica? When people lie, I always will talk. When you tell one lie, you got to tell two, you got to tell three, you got to tell four. If you don't tell no lie, it's consistent. Your story is consistent. Like I said, 11:30. No, I'm lying, y'all. I just lied. Because the dentist called me and told me she had a 10:30 appointment, so it's going to be early. See how I had to go back and tell the truth? 10:30. I'm going to be live from my dentist. That will take questions. I'm going to ask her to take some questions from y'all. And she going to tell you how I fucked up and, you know, what I did wrong and what I did right. Yeah. She said she was doing 50. She done did over 50 million people teeth. Girl, she said she did 50 million veneers. She said she didn't do. I got screenshots. I don't know these people in Baltimore. I got screenshots from when people was. If y'all go on my page, I posted a screenshot of in the screenshot. It say she was doing the same thing in Baltimore, but it's a dude who commented under that last night and said, when she was in Baltimore doing teeth, I told her the same thing. It's still on my page. I don't know these people. I don't know nothing about B-More. They telling me. I don't know nothing about that. Right. I didn't know nothing about a bite down. I'm telling y'all, I didn't bite down on nothing. I couldn't even talk. I was trying in the video. When she said, girl, who did your teeth? I was trying to say the Veneer Fairy. That's the name she go by. The Veneer Fairy. I can say it now. But if you see in the video, I couldn't even say the Veneer Fairy. It looked like I'm saying, I couldn't even say that. Yeah, 50 million is wild. She said she did over 50 million people teeth. And I'm the first person to ever complain. Mind y'all, thank you, Lord. Mind y'all, when I went in there, she had said that somebody she was like, girl, somebody had just contacted me about, because she doing missing teeth. Like if you just want to miss the teeth without the veneer, she has that set up too. She said somebody had contacted her. She had just did one of their teeth. And somebody had contacted her and told her the teeth fell out, and she know it wasn't on her. She know it wasn't on her. But she was going to fix it anyway. Girl, like I said, my dumb ass so excited. I'm being positive and motivated. I'm telling her, girl, you know, people will try to do stuff to make you feel like you did wrong in business. This is what I'm telling her at the beginning, before we even started. Like, it was so many red flags. Red flag, red flag, red. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. According to her, I can't get a lawsuit because she's certified and she's legal to do what she's legal to do. Right. But I can't fault them people. They want good teeth too. And you know, everybody could say, yeah, you need to go to the dentist. Yeah, you're right. You do need to have good oral practice. You do need to make sure you don't have no gingivitis. You do need to make sure that you frequently go to the dentist. You're right. And so when we risked our life for a smile. Risked our life for a smile that we would have been in the coffin for. Now, I don't know about them, but now I'm at the point now, Lord, if you take me without no teeth, that's just how you want me to go. For real. I ain't doing it no more. If you ain't got your license, that's it for me. You get one and done with me. That's it. That's why I said when she told me to come back, girl, you think I'm finna come back to you? You think I'm finna come back to you? Right. The same thing with the butt injections. I agree. It's no different. It's no different. I agree. That's why I told y'all I'm not on here saying she. I turned that finger and said me, and my responsibility, what I should have did. I didn't blame her all, but what you not gonna do is lie and say, oh, she was threatening my life. Oh, she's been calling me. Girl, I haven't called your phone. I haven't called your phone. I ain't called your phone since that last text message. I ain't called you when you told me, have a blessed day. And I told you, okay. I ain't called your phone because at that point I already knew you weren't gonna give me my money. What's the sense to keep asking you? You're not gonna give it to me. Right, she said I signed the consent form. We shall see. I'm going to take y'all, since I've already involved y'all in this part, I'm going to take y'all, every step y'all going to know about. When the health department go there, y'all going to know. When the investigator get her, y'all going to know. Because you lying on me. You going live and you lying. You still making up more lies. Now the lie today was, she was satisfied. She was promoting me. Listen, I swear to the Lord. If y'all go, we took that video. I was in so much pain, I never even posted the video on my page. And people that know me know I love to post. I sent the video to her phone because she asked me to send it to her phone before we left the office. That's how she got the video. But I never posted that video on my page because I was in so much pain. I just wanted to come home and lay down. Go through my page. Go to my page. I post a lot. Go to my Facebook. I post a lot. I never posted that video on my page because my mouth was hurting. I wasn't thinking about posting. Yeah, she said it was a legal binding agreement. I signed something and that was on me. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. They said I watched her live. She admitted to wrongdoing and practicing actual dentists without even realizing. And maybe she got, and you know what? Maybe she got her certificate and somebody told her wrong. We perish for the lack of knowledge. That's all us. If you don't know, you don't know. But the thing is, don't try to make me feel like, oh, right. Even the video, if you, that's what I said, girl, you talk about, I was trying to, I never even posted that video on my page. And I post every hairdo, every hairstyle, every makeup. I post a lot of content. So for me to not even post that video, I was in pain. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was in pain. I didn't know what was going on. By 12 o'clock, my mouth felt like it was on fire. I'm not even making nothing up. My mouth felt like it was on fire. That's why I was up. That's why she got a text message at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this business hours now. You should be up, boo. Oh, they say she live again. Y'all can go over there and see what she talk about. Right, that's exactly what the lady just said it right here. Whitley. And you can see on the right, most likely your left side, your gums, right. Exactly. And then she wanted to put them right back in. That was her. She wanted me to come right back and get them put in. Y'all could go over there. Y'all could go to her live. Y'all could go over there. That's fine. Go over there and tell her to join my live. She ain't blocked. She blocked me. Join my live. So I can get my money. Oh, she not live. Okay. Somebody said she was live. I was going to say, tell her to come join my live. That's how real I am. Come join my live because you ain't blocked on my page. So I could go ahead and out these lives right here. That's how I like to do business. That was just updated. BEDCC. That was just updated. That was updated. After I start going live, she started updating stuff on her page, and then that's when she deleted me. I never deleted her. I never blocked her. Yeah, I thought she was like, they were saying she was live. I was saying go over there and tell her to join my live. I'll request her. Right, exactly. She did. Listen, she took my veneers. She said, not the veneers, the partials, because I'm learning the different terminologies. She took the partials. She said, I don't have the exact tool that you need to shave them down, but I'm going to try to see if I could use this to do something. I'm like, okay. But when she put them in, they still felt the same. They felt like I couldn't swap. I don't know if y'all ever had, like, you felt like you put your finger in your throat and you was finna get, that's how I felt like the things was sticking on my tongue. Like, I ain't exaggerating. Them things was sticking so far down that it was making me gag. Right. Y'all can go. I'll post the video. Y'all want me to post the video? I'm going to post it in my story. I don't have no reason to lie. I'll post it in my story. You can see the video that I took that video. I took that video because I want to see my teeth. And just like when I have clients come to me, they take selfies as soon as they get out the chair. People going to do that. I heard somebody say, she said something about getting your face beat to get your mouth done. Lack of knowledge. That tell you right there, lack of knowledge. That's not compared to getting your makeup done. Yeah, you could have skin abrasions, and you can get infections if their equipment is not clean, if their brushes, their makeup brushes is not sanitized and clean. You can't cross-contaminate somebody like that. They got eye infections and different things like. But see, I went to school. I paid for my esthetician license. And in Florida, you really don't have to be licensed to do makeup. Little do you know, but I wanted to learn my craft. I put the time in. Right? She keep posting the video trying to make me mad, but it don't make me mad. It just proved my point. She just proving my point. She keep posting it like, oh, it's gonna make me mad that she like she was satisfied. Oh, let me post this. You're not making me mad. Exactly. They can't kill you. You're right. I ain't got nothing to do with with what's going on with what happened to you. Who said you had something to do with what happened to me? You on the page. Listen, I ain't invite nobody. People just jumped on the page. I'm not asking for something. I'm telling my story. So if you don't want to be a part of the process, that's fine. You ain't got to be here. You could jump off. I've been letting people mad disrespect me too, because you know what? Social media, you can't get too wrapped up in that. So, you know, people, when you post something on social media, you got to be ready for the good, the bad, the ugly, all that. So I was prepared for that. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. I jumped to conclusions. I apologize. But yeah, in social media, when you post your business on social media, you got to be prepared for that. You know, I'm a real person with real feelings. But at the end of the day, you know, y'all can say what y'all want to say because nobody don't know me. Half of these people don't even stay here. And that's fine. And I appreciate the ones who are truly concerned, who was giving me ideas to do, who was, you know, telling me to follow through with this and follow through with that. I appreciate that. But the ones that was on there just like, you know, like, oh, you dumb, you stupid, you can't afford it. Right now, cost of living is high. In Florida, I don't know where y'all at. Cost of living is high. You know, and unless you got some good credit, and I'm working on that, you ain't got no $20,000, $40,000. You know, and I'm not saying that I should have what I should have did was took them $3,500 and put them in a bank, saved them until I got where I needed to get it done. That would have been a smart thing instead of trying to rush. That was my fault. Yeah, I appreciate everybody on TikTok, you know, sharing my posts. I appreciate it. This is how we got here. Oh, the health department has already been contacted. They have, trust me, days ago. What's today? Tuesday? Oh, they was contacted on Sunday. So I got a response back this week. So it's in motion. I didn't know the steps to take. That's why I went to social media. You know, I don't have a dentist back. I didn't know the steps to take when it comes to finding out information. All I knew is that this person did not want to give me my money. She didn't want to give me half. She didn't want to give me none. And then now she making up lies saying I'm threatening her. I don't even want to go around your office, lady, because I don't want you to shoot me because you done got on social media telling these people I'm threatening you. I don't want to go nowhere near that office. You won't kill me lying. That's why I'm letting the people know. Yeah, you ain't going to kill me with that. I don't even have the copies. I didn't get the copies of nothing I signed. No, I didn't. Okay. Also in the video she posted, it's mainly your sister. Right, my sister was in the background. My sister was there when I went and got my got them pulled out of my mouth. My sister right here, she on here now. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be tomorrow, 10:30. Y'all got questions for my dentist. Y'all can ask her about my health before I went there. Y'all can ask her anything you want. She gonna do an x-ray. She gonna do things the right way. I'm getting ready to holler. I appreciate the love. Y'all got any more suggestions? Y'all want to set up a GoFundMe account for a single mother? If y'all know somebody who want to sponsor to help me get my teeth done, I'm all for it. I'm all for it the right way this time. But I appreciate the love. And, you know, let the lies keep lying because the truth will prevail. All right,
so now that y'all seen everything, man, I want to know your thoughts and opinions. I just want to say that a lot of the times, man, when we dealing with people, we got to do our due diligence. There's no way we should be out here continuing to move without knowing what the hell we getting into. We all fall short. We all fall victim to certain things over time. But, you know, the more you know, the more you should know. You feel me? So, yeah, you should go ahead and try to figure out everything. Once you get some knowledge of something, go ahead and do your due diligence, do your research, find out what's really, really going on. Because a lot of the times, man, when we be thinking that we got it under control, these people are worthy and certain things like that, they end up not being worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that she's okay. I'm glad that everything did work out in her favor as far as exposing her and stuff like that. I just want to say, when you out here messing around, playing like you this and playing like you that, you need to quit that shit, bro, because you can end up losing your life because everybody not playing with you. And I'm talking about you too. You, whoever you are, that's out there playing with people's mouth, toes, nose, whatever the case may be, without no certifications, you out of there. You tripping. Now, if you're doing stuff with your friends and stuff like that, that's cool. But to be out here making a full operation out of something, charging people a certain amount of money, doing certain things that you shouldn't be doing, just don't make no sense to me. You got to be slobbering slow, in my personal opinion. Hey, it is what it is. On the other video, the girl had commercials and everything. You feel me? It's just crazy out here. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything. I almost knocked my goddamn camera, microphone, phone down, everything. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later on another video. I got one more veneer video, maybe two, but we're gonna get into some more teeth. But I want y'all to have some awareness about these situations. Y'all going to Mexico and certain things. When y'all do that and go spend $2,500 and all that on these teeth, know what the hell you getting into, because people be playing at home, and then they feel like they done played enough to the point where they can start playing with you, and then your ass gonna be in the hospital bed dying like a motherfucker. You feel me? But hey, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll holler at y'all later on another video. All right.